I'll do a quick solar update. My solar hasn't changed, but I did create an issue here. If you notice, the connector up here to my panel is uneven, and I've put some of that, and I've covered some of the sail. I know that's a no-no, but I put some of that eternal bond on it. I'm going to get rid of this panel altogether. I don't. It's just about an $80 panel. I'm not really naming the panel because there's nothing wrong with the panel. My problem is this. See, I have to unhook this every now and then because if you see, look back here, this is the door to my van, and I have to swing this door open. And because of this clump of cables that run everywhere is so heavy, it puts stress and strain on this. And when I would open the door, it would sometimes pull at it. And but even the fact that it's just hanging there put stress on this point, which is not really built to handle stress. So what am I going to do? I bought another panel. It's a lot more expensive, and its mounting is different. I'm not sure if it's better, but it is different. Let me unhook this door. I'll pop this open. All right, and then pop this one open. Now, I use these little magnets as sort of an aid to prevent this from stressing and straining, but it did anyway. Now I'm gonna pull this magnet off here, and I'm gonna pop this open, and if you see, just gravity was pulling down on it. So right now you can see right now, and I would occasionally leave this unhooked while I was driving, so it was not supported. If I had supported it all the time by putting it on these hooks, let me take this and pull this up here and put this hook here and sort of stretch it a little bit, it would never have caused a problem. So I'm not bad mouthing these panels. They're good and they're inexpensive. I would actually give those a very good rating. So, but since I'm criticizing them, I don't really want to name them because it's not their fault that I was doing something that they weren't built to handle. So I will tell you about the new one I'm getting. It's called Sun Power, and they have a whole different type of connector that I think I could put on either side. I'm not sure if it will fit going up and down because of the expanse of it, but if it does, I'll put it up here maybe. I'm trying to figure out a way I can put it where I don't stress and strain it as well. And I'm buying this, but it's considerably more expensive and pretty doggone expensive for a 50-watt panel at about $50 more than this one. But I'm getting it, and I bought two because I've told you before, and this is somewhat silly, that I want to get 1,000 watts on here. And when I pop down this little cargo rack here, which I'm only using for the panel at present, so I'm not going anywhere in the foreseeable future. That's going to require a cargo carrier. I can pop this thing down. And this morning the sun was, I don't know, at a sort of a extreme angle, and I was only getting about 70 watts of 50 watts to the top. When I flopped this panel down, suddenly that went to 140 watts. So it is working real well. And when I have an opportunity to flop this thing down, I'm going to really supercharge my recharge. Of course, I think I'm still going to run into an issue that I don't have enough. And people always says, no, don't get AGM. AGM is old technology. Yeah, but AGM is affordable technology. Lithium batteries are still stupid expensive. And I get tired of people saying, oh man, you shouldn't buy AGM, you should buy lithium. Oh yeah, I should buy lithium. Just all I need is to spend 4 or 5 times as much. Now I do get maybe a good deal more use from it, or more value from it, but I'm just not going to pay that right now. Who knows? If I get a windfall, I will, but I'm not going to do it right now. In any case, that's what I'm really going to tell you about the status of the panel. And I've showed you the little hump here that I've made to cover the big clump of cables on top, and it does somewhat camouflage it. So if you glance at it, you won't immediately think, God, look at all the cables on top. But I still have cables back here, so I don't know if that makes a hell of a lot of difference. In any case, I just want to give you a quick run of that. I went to get my car inspected, and this is an extended van, and some guy at the inspection station. I thought to go somewhere else. No, not really. He said, "Oh, did you add this on?" I said, "No," but this is an old style van, and the wheels are sort of offset from the length of the van, so I can't really blame him for that misconception. And it was just a quick lube or Jiffy Lube or those kind of places. Not saying they don't have great employees, but they just don't run across probably or have as much in-depth knowledge of equipment as some groups do, and some full mechanics do. So I just let it go. Now, just again, not bad mouthing these places because that's where I get my oil changed. I always double check everywhere I get my oil changed. So, but anyway, I'm gonna give you a quick run on that. In any case, I think that's about all I'm gonna give you right now. It's a very, very short one. I'm just replacing this panel. It'll be here for in a couple of days, and then I'll replace it with that sun power panel, which it seems a bit sturdier, but I think this one would have been plenty sturdy if I wasn't using it way outside of his spec. So I can't blame him for that. So I don't want to throw him under the bus. In case that's all I got, and I will be back later tomorrow. When I'm still, maybe I can find a place to do a couple of more desktop videos. I got a few more things I'd like to show you that are not van related. And my tool videos outperform my van videos by thousands. Once again, I want to say again, the van videos are just basically a labor of love. I enjoy doing them. They are not great subscriber or great view generators, but sometimes you just got to do what you like. Talk to you later. Have a wonderful day.